Pattern replacement. How to change ineffective behavior. Patterns are formed habitual behaviors or reactions. They can be formed under the influence of personal experience or experience of society. At a certain point in time and circumstances, they may be effective, but circumstances may change. Our tasks may change and behavior or reactions may remain the same despite the fact that this tactic is no longer effective. Our brain is designed in such a way that a certain repetitive action or sequence of actions quickly becomes habitual for it. This ability of the brain to learn can play a trick on us, because the brain can learn without our consent. In other words, involuntarily to certain reactions that will become habitual for it. A conditional track is formed once in which the brain feels familiar and as a result safe. It happens that you realize that your behavior in certain situations, including in relationship, is no longer effective. Moreover, it prevents you from building harmonious relationships with your partner, but you cannot change it. What to do in such situation? How to replace an ineffective pattern? First of all, it is important to understand that behavior is formed through thinking, and it is the habitual way of thinking that makes us move in circles in the same situations. In order to change behavior, you need to start thinking differently than you are used to consider the situation from all possible angles. Sometimes it can be difficult to do this because of the formed stereotypes. In this case, it helps to seek psychological advice, since the main task of a psychologist is to give you a look at the situation from the maximum possible number of angles, so that your choice of behavior strategy is determined by the completeness of the vision of the picture as a whole. We all have blind spots, and without a third-party look, they are almost impossible to identify. What can you do now? Practice. First, go to bed no later than 10 o'clock and get up no later than 7 o'clock. Recognize that you are already doing the best you can. Accept that the worst thing that could happen has already happened. Meditate for 20 minutes to increase neuroplasticity. Take a sheet of A4 paper or a tablet. Describe your situation in the form of a short essay on the one sheet. Try to describe it in as much possible details as you can, including background. Rewrite again, changing the pronoun I to he or she, depending on your gender. Change the names of all actors. Imagine that this person came to you for advice on how to deal with their situations. Highlight his problem, describe the causes of its occurrence, consequences, possible solutions. Find examples of how other people behaved in similar situations, how they looked for a way out and found it. Recreate similar past events and find the same pattern of behavior that you are reproducing. Keep in mind that in the past you chose it because it seemed the most suitable for you. Choose a different option even if it seems unacceptable to you. Do it without hesitation. To consolidate a new pattern of behavior in the brain as well as muscles during training, a repetition of the action is necessary. Repeat the selected behavior daily for 21 days. This will solidify the new pattern. I wish you success.